Allah, in the name of Him, the most beneficent, the most merciful. I am Ali Reza Jafarpur and I am a strategist, and later on you will understand that I am physicist in some fields. My number is 009890147469994. Today my saying is so much important for everybody in the world because the flyers is ready to fly. In the better words, the storm is coming for most of the peoples in the world, and flyers is ready to fly. UFO is ready to fly, and I am talking with flyers. Anybody in the world who has great dream for himself or herself, for his nation or her nation, or for all of the humankind. So my today's speech is so much important because that will enable China to be stronger and richer 10 times more than now just in 1 year. If you hear me, I want to repeat for you. The China gonna to be stronger and richer 10 times more than now because of these strategies that I present to China. And simultaneously, all of the Asia is growing up. And we will see the great economic growth, military growth, and every other aspects and fields growth in the Asia. But I want to say that we have deadline for any country, and we have limited times, anybody in the world, because we don't have enough time to cure and heal any patients who suffer from cancer. We will rescue them from surely death. Just like as if I present my knowledge, if I could present my knowledge 10 years ago, nowadays we would have Maryam Mirza Aghakhani, the great Iranian mathematician who really was useful for all of the science, physics and mathematics. And we need she, but we lost her because many people refused me to present my knowledge. And the minimal benefits of my knowledge is curing cancer. And the other very important things. For example, if I present my knowledge to United States of America, America will be 10 times stronger about food industries, and I invented and innovated a new way for vegetable farming, so United States of America can transform all of the deserts and all of the most of the mountains in United States into the farm. But I do my strategies. Firstly, I present to China. If China accept to do this and empower itself, its own country, and Asia, Russia, and India, I will present my other knowledge in other fields, my innovations and my innovative strategies to China. Otherwise, there are other options. There are other countries, Russia, Israel, European countries, and United States. So any of these countries who make delays about performing proposals for themselves and for improvement of the life and making welfare for all of the peoples in the world. They are betrayers to all of the humankind. But if any country cooperate, we can work all together and make world better for anybody. But as I promised to China, I will start by China. But China has limited time. Also, we will make deadline for China. If China refuse to do this, I present the rest of my knowledge as intellectual properties I will deliver to United States and its great nation. I will present them and ask them confidently and opposely and equally they improve the life of the human being by making food safety and safe food resource for all of the humankind and all of the societies. So I want to say that any of country who make delays, they betray to all of the human being and their own nation. First of all, I start with China, and I propose China some strategies that will make China 10 times greater, 10 times more important, 10 times more successful, 10 times more improved economy, and 10 times more achieved, and being more cutting edge for science. For China gonna to happen by these new strategies. First of all, I am talking and I speak about the index of these strategies. This is the combination of the technologies in China. So I call this chimail, that means China mail, chicells, that means China cell phones, all together. Satellite SIM cards or chisims, chisome, Chinese social media, chiai or Chinese AI, chiai or Chinese AI. This is new words in technology, new words in technologies that I invented for first time. Chirop or Chinese robotic, and chitomate. Chitomate. I forgot what is the name of chitomate. It doesn't matter. I will remember what was the chitomate. The total strategy is talking about everything Chinese. Chinese cell phones, Chinese SIM cards, Chinese cell phones, Chinese social media, all together must be created by China if China want to increase their economy 10 times more stronger, and the total capacity of the economy, the total wealth will increase in 1 year to 10 times more. How that is possible for China to make increasement about wealth, about its wealth? I want to say that is possible, and this is not the dream, inaccessible dream. This is accessible dream for China, so China can make this great achievement and empower itself and Asian economies, Asian countries more than ever stronger and achieved. How that is possible? China is the best country for cell phones, making cell phones. If China combine other aspect of the technologies, other fields of the technologies, and simultaneously present the cell phones that is connected to the satellite, so can use satellite internet, satellite communication, satellite SIM cards, all made by China, and satellite and Chinese search engine, Chinese social media that is installed inside the cell phone. Also, there is no need to change the SIM card. China can make SIM cards installed in the packet unopenable cell phones. So China can make a group of the service and technologies for anybody who buy one of these technology will access in the future to all the upcoming new technologies, a group of the technologies, a system of the technologies. When somebody go and buy a Chinese cell phone, he has in his cell phone simultaneously ability to connection to the satellite internet made especially by China, satellite SIM card and communications, satellite search engines, in internet of the China, new search engines of the China, also a group of the other technologies, for example, especially Chinese email or chimail, also the new social media that has all of the capacities and all of the options that we see by Gmail, by YouTube, by Telegram, by WhatsApp, by TikTok, by Instagram, by Facebook. All of these options will be collected in some unique, new, innovative platform, new application that is at the same time parallelly website and can do all of the options all together. That will make great achievement for China if China activate this unique cell phone by a possibility and ability to do money transferring. I said and called this new option Chinese SWIFT system or other system that made by China about money transferring in total universe, in total countries. So that is so much important. If somebody just buy a cell phone, in the future he will access to all of part of these systems, the unified system of the robotics, artificial intelligence, access to internet satellite that is upcoming by China gradually. So he doesn't need to change his cell phone, and he doesn't need to do. He just buy a cell phone and can do anything. That means that in 1 year, China will sell 8 billion new cell phone, because this is the new unique cell phones, and that facilitates all of the difficulties will be solved, and just by buying a cell phone, anybody will access to a lot of technologies and facilities and options and can do by his cell phone everything: banking, money transferring, access to true data without varying propaganda, access to true scientific knowledge, scientific proposal, also get medical services, all is collected in this cell phone, and the center of these cell phones and and commandments is inside China. Later on, when somebody go to buy a humanoid robots, he can use his own or her own Chinese cell phone and use as a controller for his robots. All of these Chinese productions is connectable to each other and make a very, very safe network, a very, very safe system that is making anybody immune from hacking, immune from spying, immune from everything. So that is so much important, and I want to say that congratulations to China. China can make this system and make and can improve its own economy 10 times better than now. Believe me or not, any American, anybody inside Europe, if they know that they can just buy a cell phone from China for every one of their own family, they have limitless access to a lot of options, and welfare is so much perfect in this case for anybody. Unless the United States of America companies that they just want to take a lot of advantage from the poor people inside United States by take a lot of money and additional money and cost from the poor people of United States. So China can be the center of the decapitalism and the center of the service for all of the humankind, and make its own socialism approach accessible to all of the peoples in the world, include the people of the United States. All depend of this great decision by Chinese leaders. I am sure so much about Xi Jinping, who is the great leader of the China, and he will hear my voice and act appropriately. So this is so much important advice to the China, and is so much important consultation to China. Instead, I want from China that is better for Iran and China if China invest inside Iran 500 billion yuans. Why this is so much important? If China do this favor for its own and for himself and for Iran, China will have a great companion and a permanent ally in the world. The great nation of Iran, the great country of Iran with 8 billion people will be protector and supporter of the China, and this will be the frontier fortress that prevent any attack by America and European countries economically or military from west to the east, that is similar to Chinese Great Wall that prevented Mongolia to attack Chinese great nation during the history, in according with history. So this is my recommendation and proposal to China. And China can make this system and can do by itself that I call this procedure and process mono operation. And also China can make multi cooperation and participate with other countries also can do this, and both can be doable by China. The mono operation by China itself and cooperation, multi-cooperation and participation with other countries, Russia, Iran, India, that will make the rate of the success for China 10 times more than mono operation. So, instead, I want to China to do investment in Iran. I want China make the rapid train and rapid railing for trains for Iran and connect all of the cities inside Iran by very, very fast train system that made in China, that is so much easy traveling from east of China to west of the China. Later on, step by step, we want to make the connection between the terrain railing system, terrain road system, and connect all of the countries, China, Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan together, India also, and make a great alignment between these countries. So I want to ask China to please invest 500 billion yuan in Iran, and other aspects of the investment could be solar farming, also make a great channel, a water channel, great channel about shipment that is especially for transportation of the productions. The water channel that will connect the south of Iran, Oman Sea, to the and bring water to near to the Tehran. I also ask China to do this. For Iran, also I want China to make wind electricity. Also, I want to ask China to make huge food factories, for example, huge chicken farming in Iran, and make safety of the foods for Iranian. That is so much important for future of Iran and future of the China, and strategically will increase the power of the China in the world, especially in Iran. If they make 10 million chickens every day and breeding these and farming these chickens, we can cooperately and collaborate with each other about export foods to every point in the world, even to United States, to make food safety for poor people inside United States of America. But I want to repeat over and over, China has deadline and has not limitless time. Unlike Republic Islamic of Iran, who think they have time forever, and they think wrongly that they will govern forever inside Iran, I want to say that they are absolutely wrong. If they don't make safety of the foods, and if they don't make welfare and enough jobs, soonly or lately, Iranian people, especially Iranian Z generation, especially Iranian youth society, will come in the streets, and the same that happened in the Nepal gonna happen inside Iran. So I want to ask, and I want to say, China and its great nation and leaders, please do these favors for yourself and for Iran and for empowerment of the Asian countries. Otherwise, I don't have a choice except that I start new cooperation with Israel and United States of America. At least one of the minimal things that I can do for people of the United States of America that will enrich United States of America at least 5 times more than now. And that is the new technology of the farming, vegetable farming that I invented by myself that will make all of the deserts and mountains usable for agriculture inside America. But also America has deadline. I asked a few weeks ago from United States of America and its great nation. I asked them, please do something about making free elections in the world, about make a universal parliament. Finally, we want to make a central government for all of the countries. However, we will choose a Chinese system of the government that is so much successful than other systems, other parliamentary systems. For example, the Great Parliament, Chinese Communist Parliament is so much successful because that is contained and made by great experts in many aspects of the science and technology. So 90% of the Chinese experiences will contain in this new approach in the world. But about the free elections, we will use some European systems of the elections or United States system of the elections. We will choose by thinking together, and we will find the best way about make a universal elections by Chinese cell phones. There is no opportunity for bias and cheating because the system is so much strong and prevent any hack, prevent any duplicate the voting, any deleting illegally the voting. So that will be the system of the voting based on fairness and rightness. So I ask from United States of America, I give you opportunity to do this for all of the humankind, making a universal parliament. All we together, for example, we will ask Russia to establish a central bank for all of the countries. We will participate all of the countries in this new achievement and in this new peak of the civilization. Even European countries, if they come to the peace and stop war and delete weapon factories and not spending money for weapons, but spending money for people and welfare of the European people. Also inside United States, we do something that United States reduce military cost and spend more money for people. So for the people of the United States will be possible to live in more welfare by deleting the national military expenditures. So we will have the better world for everybody. So all of these countries, they have a deadline because there is no delay. No delay is acceptable, especially at the time that a lot of people need helps about foods, about curing their patients, about their family members who are suffering from cancers, different type of the cancers. I have knowledge that can be helpful for all of the human beings. Another time I want to ask the great nations and great leaders all of the countries and all of the nations. Think that we don't have time. A storm is coming, and flyers, especially unknown flyer objects, they are ready to fly forever. So we don't have time. Please come to the table and start the great universal negotiations. Come to a unified line and make permanent peace instead of the improve and making military systems better. We can cooperate and make universal mega projects. Universal, for example, topmost more quick or top fast airplanes, whatever that would be helpful and will increase the quickness of the humankind to do better and do more fast and make new achievement for all of the human beings. A storm is coming. America has deadline. Also Israel, also Russia, also China, India, and all of the other countries. Believe me or not, very soonly, in the upcoming weeks, that will be proven for you that a storm is coming, and after storms, you will see just damage and making correct this damage and make everything okay after storms, after wars, after earthquakes, avalanches, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires. Make fixing everything that would be so much costly and timely for every nation. So soonly you will believe me and come to cooperate with each other about making a better world for everybody. God bless you all, and God bless China. We are waiting China to invest 500 billion yuans. The Iranian nation will give this money back to China, also plus profits. Please come to the China and we invest, and if you do this, Iran will be safe and Iranians will be your protectors. Because unfortunately the government inside Iran, they are not enough to satisfy people. But if China and Russia and India come and invest in Iran and make a little rich Iranian more rich, that would be so much helpful for the future of the Asia, and everything will be on behalf of the more power, profit, wealth, health for China, especially for China and other Asian countries. Thank you, broadcasters. God bless you all. Keep you safe. I finally forget what is chitomate. I will remember and inform you what is the chitomate system. Chisell, chimail, and other chi AI.